Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. At least I hope so. I'm 50-50 on my optimism today on this video. But what we're doing, like the title of this video probably says, is 300 PRC testing. So I got some 212 grain ELDX, some 205 burgers, and 225 of the matches. 225 grain, that is. All high BC stuff. And I'm testing, just like I do with everything else I pick up, to see what my 300 PRC rig likes the best. Now, let me show you real quick. Boyd stock on a Howa 1500 barreled action. Got a real nice EP5 on top. This is one of my favorite optics that I have, and it is not expensive. If you put your eyeballs on one of these, you'll be like, wow, they could charge 3 or 4 times more. But we also get 25% off everything Arkin with code HOODIEHOO. I said it in my previous video on this rig, but this is the exact same scope that I have on my 300 Win Mag that I took a mule deer with last year at 430 yards. So I figured it works good on my Howa 1500 300 Win Mag. I'm gonna try this exact same optic on my Howa 1500 300 PRC. But does have a threaded barrel. I've got my Banish backcountry can on there today. That's a 7 ounce and some change can, so it doesn't add a lot of weight to it. But we are looking to see, or rather, I'm the only one out here. I'm looking to see if I can find some stuff that groups well in it. Now, I sighted it in with this match stuff, those 225s. I'm gonna make this a quick video, y'all. I already did some group testing with the 225s when I went to sight it in, and here's what I got. 0.75 was the best with a warm barrel at that. A cool barrel, I got a 0.99. And then with a warm barrel, I got a 1.67. And all these are with those 225 grain matches. Now, it still should be sighted in ballpark unless I bumped the scope in between when I filmed that and I'm filming this, which is very possible. But I'm gonna do the same thing now with these 212 ELDXs and the 205 grain burgers, and I'm gonna film it and document it all and see what this rig likes. The whole reason I put this together was looking for a budget-friendly 300 PRC. When you get into these, especially when they first came out, you could only get them in the real expensive rigs. So Boyd stock on a Howa 1500 barreled action, as far as I know, it's the cheapest way you can get about a 300 PRC. But let's go back there, see what we can get for groups out of it. All right, now here we go, back at 100, and we're gonna do the 212s, and hopefully it likes these. My luck, it'll probably like the burgers, the most expensive ones, huh? But here we go. I did all this fast, so y'all don't have to sit and wait. I forgot to reset the turret after I sighted it in. Let this be a reminder for you. So there's a chance I bumped the scope. Because when I sighted it in, I didn't set the turret to 0. I had no idea, but I just reset the turret to 0, and hopefully I didn't bump it between when I sighted it in and now. But let that be a reminder to you. Well, dead bullseye. And by the way, every time I'm doing group testing, I get 500 comments that say, oh, your scope's not tight, or this and that. I promise you, right before I turned the cameras on, I retorqued every single screw on this whole thing. Rings, bases, right here. Well, not the bases, because then I would have had to take the scope off, but just trust me. Everything's torqued good, I promise. Used my fat wrench kit from Wheeler. 2 more of this group. Now that Precision Hunter was magically bullseye. When I sighted it in with the match, it was hitting about 1 inch high. So this would be fantastic if this 212 stuff groups well. I'll be a happy camper. Not bad, not bad. We're calling it pretty good so far. Yep, and that botched it. That's going to be about an inch group for the cold bore. Now let's do 3 more and call it a warm group. Oh my Lanta. That was way off. Checking the knobs there, nothing wrong. So no reason why that should have been 1, 2.5 inches left. You saw the first group did an inch group, a shade left. No reason why that should be way over there, but again, when I sighted this in, I wasn't too excited about the groups with the other stuff either, so. Well, that came back more to center. Maybe this thing really just likes to be cold, I don't know. But then again, the best group I've got out of this with that 0.75, it was a warm barrel, so don't know. See, then that was close to that other one, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring it right. So I brought that right some, so it's pretty steamy. 6 of 300 PRC. I'm gonna let it sit here and cool in the shade, guys, and then we'll come back with the burgers and hopefully it does better than that, because so far I'm not real excited about this rig. All right, guys, now back with the burgers. My excitement is gone for this 300 PRC. It's just not impressing me so far. Like I said, I've done all the things. The barrel's not touching the stock, all that stuff. The action's torqued right. The scope is not moving. But so far, this 300 PRC ain't acting right. Maybe it'll act right with the burgers. So, bottom left target, group of 3, cool barrel. See? Now it acts like it's acting right. So, I don't know. Does it like to be cold? Does it like to be hot? I don't know. The thing needs to make its mind up, but like I said, maybe this one's just real picky. I hope not, because these burgers, factory stuff, cost twice as much as those other 2 that I've tried out of this. So, like I said, that would be my luck though, but doing my best here. Yep, there it is. It likes the burgers. It likes the high dollar stuff. So the cheap 300 PRC likes the expensive stuff. I actually got this at I got this box on a road trip. I was in Louisiana when I found this box of 300 PRC like a year ago. I've been waiting on it ever since. We're gonna have to hand load for this thing, I guess. Good squeeze there. Oh, yep, that's it, guys. So we found the loading it likes. It likes these burgers. And that makes me happy, happy, happy. Not that I had to pay this big money. It still has a price tag on it, 75 bucks. So plus tax, it's almost 90 bucks for 20. Which the whole point of 300 PRC, everyone was getting excited when it came out, is because the ammo is supposed to be cheap. Well, not if you're getting the burger stuff. Let's see if we can duplicate that again. See if it will do it with a warmer barrel. Money. So this is just another video that goes to prove, guys, is don't give up, okay? I was giving up on this, but you shouldn't. I'm happy now because it's doing right, but don't give up. Sometimes things are just picky. Yeah, this thing is doing 1/2 inch or better all day if I do my part with this burger stuff, I think. What it really needs is some Remington ammunition, but I don't have any of that in 300 PRC yet. Ooh, that one widened up a bit, but that could have been my squeeze. I didn't stay in the scope there, but hey. This thing hates Precision Hunter. It doesn't love the match, but it loves the burgers. Let's go measure those groups. I'm actually excited to measure that good burger group. All right, so just measure these groups. Man, it's bright behind me, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of giving up hope on this 300 PRC. I was already thinking of what could I trade it in on and so on and so forth when I got to these burgers. But did better than a 1/2 inch group, so that makes me really, really happy. It is ammo picky. Now let me flip this around and show you the measurements here. So I showed you the matches. That's these right here, 225s. I did get a 0.75, also a 0.99, so 2 under an inch, but then we did this. So this is like acceptable. They're not gonna replace it. It does decent, but to me, that's not great. Then we took some of these dudes and not excited. So first of all, these were kind of all over the place too. Doesn't make much sense. Then this got a bullseye, but still, that's a 1.10 inch group. Thumbs down. Over here with a warmer barrel, 1.58. Thumbs down, which is kind of unfortunate because those are probably the most two affordable. Actually, they gotta be the most affordable 300 PRC factory loadings. And I even called it when we got to the burgers. I said, watch, it's gonna like the most expensive stuff, which I still had the price tag on this box. Expensive. But yeah, the burgers, burger 205s, right there. Cold barrel, 0.36 inch group out of a 300 PRC. That's great, guys. And then with a warm barrel, still right at an inch. I kind of think that might have been me too messing that up. Shouldn't be that much of a gap just right there, but time will tell. We're going to do more with this. But thanks for watching the video today, guys. Make sure you're subscribed. I got videos coming out every single day, y'all, and I work really hard on them. But my budget-friendly 300 PRC, like I said, Brownells 300 PRC, Howell 1500 barreled action, Boyd stock. You can get these Boyd stock super, super cheap. This one, I want a little bit fancy on it with the fish scale and all that, but makes it look more like a custom rig. And then that's my banished backcountry on the end, Arkin EP5 on top. Like I said, one of my favorite scopes that I got. Hands down for the money, oh my goodness, EP5. If you're going to do a long range rig, EP5 all the way, hands down. 25% off, code HOODIEHOO. But yeah, I'm happy now. I'm gonna be looking for those 205 burgers and we can do some loading with them. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you on the next one. Hoo-doo-hoo.
Load it up and get it on as soon as you can. 30 on 6, 10, 50
Good there.
It don't make a difference, man. We like to shoot and make a little boom boom.
Good squeeze there.